Hey Taurus, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is your general reading for the second half of January. Please keep in mind that general readings may or may not resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates. If you are interested, I do offer personal readings. You can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you so much, Taurus, for all of your likes, shares, your comments, contributions. I appreciate that. Let's take a look here. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody had a great holiday and a healthy, happy 2025. Let's take a look what's going on with you guys for the first half of January, or the second half, I'm sorry. Eight of Pentacles. Something that you're working on. Okay, well, whether this is a relationship or a job, Taurus, I think that number one, I want to say here, you're learning lessons, okay? You're learning a lot about yourself. You're learning a lot about maybe the work that you do, the relationship that you're in, the situation that you're, any work that you've put in, don't have any regrets, because part of this is the lessons and the learnings that are meant for you. When something is meant to be, or when something has sort of a letting go stage, it will come to that point where you're ready to exit. But I think that there's still some decisions that you're thinking about here. You're trying to decide and make, what move is your next move here. But I do feel that if things don't sort of settle down, what I mean by that is we don't leave things in life that we like, typically, right? We don't leave something that we like, whether that be a person, a job. There is a certain amount of tolerance that you're going to have for your work, a relationship, a friendship, whatever that may be. We do have a threshold. Eventually, there is a certain level of tolerance, which is going to be very different and individual for all of you. But if the conflict and the arguing and the chaos continues, I feel like some of you are saying, I really don't want to leave. Some of you are not understanding. You're not understanding the sense or the common sense that's being applied in the situation here. You're not, I think you try to show up with an answer or a solution to something, and you're sort of saying, like, I don't really want to leave something, but I might have to let go or exit something if it doesn't, if we just get no resolution here, if everyone's just bickering at the workplace and everybody's got an opinion and no one's actually, there's no HR, there's no connection, there's no solution or resolution to things, eventually it just becomes something that you no longer want to tolerate. If you're not being heard, or your advice or your insight or isn't being heard here, I think that there's this energy of, I might just have to let go. In the meantime, there are things here that you're learning in this whole game, this whole process, this whole experience, this relationship. And sometimes, for instance, we have to go through a lot of conflict or a lot of struggles or, power struggles, whatever, to teach us patience, to teach us tolerance, to teach compassion or empathy for others. It's to teach you something. Okay, judgment. Okay, there you go. This is like, there is a decision, there is an end result here for you that's coming. I think the judgment is saying, Taurus, ride this out, go until you really, really are no longer tolerating or able to, and you have to walk away. I feel like there's a resistance to want to walk away. I feel like we don't want to do this, but, something's either going to pull you in a new direction. There is something here that has an end outcome for you that's going to, open up, something that changes the outcome here with judgment. What is this? What is the judgment? Five of Cups. Yeah, you don't want to have regrets. You don't want to pull a plug too soon here. Taurus, okay, you don't want to burn a bridge. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. You don't want to say things or make decisions too quickly that you might possibly regret. That's why I feel like part of the lesson for some of you is learning patience or tolerance, or, you know, enduring a little bit of difficulty. Some of you are feeling, well, I think it kind of saddens you, Taurus, if something comes to an end. I think you just wish this would resolve, or this would correct, or this, you know, the judgment. I think you want this to sort of come to a head, come to an end, correct, heal, forgive, see both sides of the story. It's almost like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Either way, it's affecting your emotional or your well-being, or you don't want to feel this way. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, well, something's bound to change here. I think you've tried all of your efforts. I think you've done all that you can. But there's definitely something here that life is going to change in favor. There's something here that's changing your luck, changing the outcome. What is this about? What's the Wheel of Fortune? It's almost like, as well here, Taurus, sometimes there is a bit of a grieving, or we have to let go or maybe lose something to just realize what the judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, what is meant for you, what is truly meant for Taurus. You could be clinging on or just thinking in this little circle that this is what your existence is, or this is what your reality is. But it's like, it's a hindsight situation. It's hindsight when you see how life changes, or how this connection changes, or this job, or whatever this may be. It sort of like allows you to look back and say, like, wow, this whole thing was meant to be the way it is, because here I am at wherever this future place is. Is there any insight or any clarity on the Wheel of Fortune? Well, Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to come into a place where you have a brand new opportunity, a huge offer, possibly financial for some of you. If this is work related, there could be a big financial opportunity, a gain, something new. Okay. Again, there's like a mourning loss, or a loss, a grievance. You know, we're upset, but the decisions that come for you, the end result for you, is like, wait till you see the other side here, because there's a reward at the end of this Five of Wands and Five of Cups. But sometimes we have to learn to let go and make that decision. With the Queen of Swords, is, I think you're in the midst of really about to cut the cord. Some kind of financial offer, financial opportunity. Something's definitely going to show for you in a financial better way. You know what I'm picking up, guys, Taurus? This is maybe more specific. Some of you might have a partner who isn't really, one of the bigger stresses could be financial. And you're really just like, I don't want to keep holding up the fort, or I don't want to keep paying for everything, or I don't want to, it's stressing you out or causing concern. And it's like, it's not that your circumstances necessarily need to change, but maybe your person's, maybe your partner. And I feel like when that changes, maybe it's for them, where you see that the opportunity for somebody else, you're like a side effect, it's a reflection that then starts to help out your overall scenario. Because I think you're the one that's in the midst of making a decision here to end something or walk away from something. And it's kind of like, it's almost like this. I'm just going to give, this is a very weird example, but let's say you're like working in a lab and you're doing studies, you're doing experiments, and you're like, if we don't get funding, I'm done. The experiment comes to a close. It's done. It's over. I don't want to end it. I have lots of scientific research, or and all of a sudden you get a grant, or you get some kind of funding. That funding now keeps your job going. It keeps your role going. It gives you more money. It gives you something that builds up. But I feel like it's more of an individual versus that example. But I'm just saying, how you're just like, I don't want to leave, But if we don't get funding, I'm going to have to leave and go find money. I'm going to have to go find my living somewhere else, or I'm going to have to go find an opportunity somewhere else. Sometimes that can be the case within a couple, within a marriage, within a relationship. And it's like, something's got to change here because we're going to both sink. It's like somebody's financial lack, or it could really affect the other person's financial stability. And for some of you, this situation might turn the corner, but I feel like it could be for the counterpart. It could be both. It could be that or yourself. I think it's more the counterpart if some of you are working on. Let me just clarify something about that. Tell us about Taurus's person, please. Tell us about Taurus's person, maybe more financial. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're stressing about how they're going to get out of something, how they're going to get out of debt, how they're going to get out of a situation that could be financially stressing. So your person is going through financial stress. There is an answer there for them. There is a solution, but they're going to have to look around and get creative as to the other offers or opportunities that are in line in front of them. They're not seeing something for what it is. They're not seeing that something is an opportunity, something is a moneymaker, something is a possibility. They're feeling like, let me see, anything else around Taurus's partnership? Because I see you here with the Eight of Pentacles, making lots of money, working hard, doing your thing. And it's coming in again anyways. Regardless, your Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles is showing up. But I'm just feeling it's tied to a counterpart. Financially, let's see. The Four of Swords. Yeah, this person is exhausted from, there's a lot of stress, exhaustion, maybe having a timeout, maybe being laid off, maybe feeling sick and unable to work, unable to do what they need to do. How am I going to make ends meet? Okay. Something here is about to change for you, Taurus, if that is what is for some of you, if that's resonating for your situation. That's going to be a little more specific. Healing advice for Taurus. There's the Five of Pentacles. Healing advice, help the person that's struggling. Five of Pentacles, help in need, somebody in need of help. Don't leave somebody out in the cold. Put yourself in their shoes. Somebody is going through some struggles here. This could be you, this could be a person you're dealing with. But there's the five right there. And your healing advice is to help those in need. Look at the people, look at the situations in life that are much, much less fortunate than you are. Count your blessings here. Don't feel that you're as strapped or stuck or, there's a lot more people worse off who are literally begging, lining up for food. There's people that are way worse off. So there are things that to count your blessings and help though it's kind of like, when we're really feeling down in the dumps, or really feeling like life is a struggle, we can help those in need. It makes us feel a little more joy, a little more gratitude for what we do have. And the fact that you help somebody or you help them through their struggles, because you are taking on the grief or the stress or the disappointment of somebody. I feel like it's rubbing off on you. You're taking on the sadness, the grief of someone else's grievance or issues. Okay. What does Taurus's person need from them? What does Taurus's person need? Six of Cups. I think that the Six of Cups is kind of like, try to keep things in a light-filled manner here, Taurus. Try not to be so serious and try not to be so, solution oriented to find, to get to work, to find job. Have a little bit of, still try to have the fun, still try to see the joy, still try to feel the playfulness, the innocence in this person. Okay? Reflect on your past or reflect on their past. Has their entire situation always been in this dire need, or is it just a phase, a sliver in their life? Have they been very successful? I know lots of people who have been successful, and then they go through a phase of time, okay, where they're really in a struggle. I went through that. super successful, got my health was, I got sick, I lost so much time in work and so much money, but I gained so much wisdom and I gained so much other things in life that you come around again. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. Sooner or later, eventually life is going to provide exactly what you need. I think here, Taurus, you are going to be provided everything that you need. And to try to cooperate with this other person, this other partnership, try to keep it as less stressful, playful, as a maybe lack of a word, but just keep it light. Still try to find the joy, still try to find the playfulness, still try to find the simple things in life. These are the children playing. Children do not need a lot of things to be happy. They just give them a sandbox and they will make all kinds of things out of the space they're given. Just try to make the best of a situation in a playful manner without necessarily having an expectation or an outcome. Again, you're in a situation, Taurus, where you're learning valuable lessons here, and it could be around the ethics of work or gratitude or abundance or money. I feel like this is what's sort of taking place. Maybe your threshold. Sorry, I'm itchy shoulder. Maybe your threshold is coming to a near end, and maybe you don't have an option here. Any other healing? Well, advice for Taurus and their situation and their person. What's the final advice closing off the reading here? The devil. The devil. The devil is about attachments. It is okay. On a healing advice, on a closure of that card, it is Capricorn energy. It could be to support your Capricorn. I'm not sure. But the devil is all about attachment. And the devil is things that can be, that have a grip on us, or the things that we need to maybe release. There could be some habits. Maybe you've got to give up some things in life. You've got to sacrifice a few things. Our guilty pleasures, giving up your alcohol, your $10 coffee every single day. Maybe you've got to give up some addictions or some attachments that you have. This could be bringing out some really interesting qualities or faults in somebody, or you see them as faults. This could be bringing out some messy energy in a person. We could find out something here about where maybe there's some addiction, maybe there's gambling, drugs, I don't know. Maybe there's something here, shopping addictions, maybe there's blowing money that maybe there's something. What is this devil? There is some hard truths, I think, coming out. But something here, Taurus, is keeping you attached. Something here is saying, like, even if you let go because of this scenario running out, it's like, I'm still attached. I don't even know if I can. I'm still attached. Even if you run out of cigarettes and you have to walk away, you're still addicted. You're still attached. You can't let go even though the person's gone. You know what I mean? There's like, even though someone's out of your life, it doesn't mean you've lost the attachment to them or there's a grip here on you. But I think it's also it's bringing out some of your faults, each other's faults. It's bringing up, are you capable of releasing attachments and addictions and rearranging the way you live your life? Clarify the devil. It could be Capricorn. The King of Cups. Yeah, do you still love somebody even if they've gone through their own struggles in life where you realize, there's some negative aspects to this person that I still love them. I still love them even though they have an addiction to shopping. I don't know, whatever this may be, whatever the fault or the darkness of a person, the things that grip them on, like I said, even if you leave this situation, because I know you don't want to, 8 of Cups, it's not easy to walk away. even with its faults, even with its things, you still love something about this. You still have a love. It's like quite a deep love where you're able to overlook the things that maybe many other people would say, no thanks, I'm never going to date or never going to do that. Okay. Let's see. What's at the bottom of the deck? Nine of Cups. Could be a lot of fulfillment and a lot of wishes, a lot of check boxes that this person, or this boxes that this person does check off. You know, we've got to accept some of the things about people that are their faults, are their struggles, are their darknesses, you know. Maybe this person has a very anger issue. Maybe they have sexual tendencies. I don't know, the devil. But you still love them. You know, I think fear could be getting the best of you guys, or the best of your situation, where you think the solution is maybe, in this case, just money. You know, it's like if money goes, we're good. But if, you know, through thick and through thin kind of thing. But you are in the midst of making a decision of, you know, there's still that possibility of letting go and walking away. Oh, wow. The Bird of Paradise. I love this card. Higher self invocation. Fully accept your radiant light and illuminate the world with it. This is a beautiful bird and a beautiful message. Bird of Paradise gracefully appears in your life and supports you in your search for spiritual wisdom. It presents you with uncompromising clarity that serves your awakening. If you feel you are living a trivial or boring life, this will change in an unexpected and exciting way. Raise your vibrations and let your higher self work through you. Your calling is waiting for you. And that is this unexpected way that you don't know that something's going to change. As I was saying, you're learning a lot of valuable lessons here, Taurus. You're learning valuable spiritual lessons, deep lessons. From the light regions of the highest realms, I come to you. My magnificent iridescent plumage stands for the colorful diversity, the infinite possibilities in the kaleidoscope of creation. Like me, you are a gift from God in heaven. Do you dare to embrace your true greatness? I challenge you to think, dream, and live big. Seek the company of people who are doing the same as you do and like to show off their skills. My enchanting courtship ritual aims to animate you to find your individual life dance, alone or in a community. Embrace your radiant light fully and illuminate the world with it. Some more meanings are revelation of the nature of your soul, liberation from old structures, fun in everyday affairs, which was that Six of Cups message, honesty in dealing with others, carefree, happy time, and new chances in life. Again, Wheel of Fortune. Your affirmation, Taurus, is I embrace my radiant light in all facets and I dance fully awakened in my life. By following my calling, I am an inspiration to others. So, Taurus, I think that this Bird of Paradise really shows the inspiration to others. You know, it lights up a room. It is one of the most beautiful, colorful birds in the bird world. I think you have things to teach, and I think you have things that you're learning by facing these challenges, by facing people, situations, financial challenges, addictions, the devil energy in all of us that we have, you know, the dark side of things, the addiction, the attachment to things. We have to try to resolve that with love, King of Cups. We heal and help others through love, not through material, not through financial. We show healing through love. And I think there's a big lesson here for you because that Judgment card is also a card of karmic outcomes and healing. And allow your karmic outcome to be, and allow your person or your situation's karmic outcome to be. You can't necessarily save them, but you might be able to inspire them or help their healing process. You might bring them to the light, bring them to their potential, their highest self, their skills. So I think that you're being brought to a situation, or they're being brought to you to teach each other to rise up and rise above this lower vibe energy of the devil and say, you know what, I still love you. I still feel for you, even though you have some faults, that because those faults can be healed. And those faults can teach that person not only to heal themselves, but then to go out there and again, bird of paradise, do a dance, help other people. Okay? Because there are people here that are worse off than you. Always, 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 we feel like life is not working out, stressing out about finances, stressing out about life. What are we doing? Where are we going? There are people who are literally shoeless and foodless. So, some few things to think about. Your reading was a little deeper here, Taurus, but I hope it helped. I want to wish you guys a great day. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, and contributions to the channel. I appreciate everyone's support. Have a great day, Taurus, and I will see you soon. Take care.